Today is my 22nd birthday and I'm donating my first kiss for charity. You may be asking, huh? What do you mean? Well, good question. Let me explain. A few weeks ago, I volunteered at a food bank initiative. It was part of DBS Bank Giving.sg collaboration. You may be wondering, what is a food bank? Food bank? Huh? A food bank is a non-profit organization that distributes food to those who have difficulties purchasing to avoid hunger. Here's some behind the scene. As I was there packing the food, a thought came to me. While scraping the fish, splitting the vegetable, loosening the rice, trying to put it in a strikingly beautiful presentation in the lunch boxes, it was then that I realized how fortunate I am, as there are people who struggle to even afford such large boxes. Let me ask you a question. When was the last time you brought your lunch? Most probably, it's now or just now. There goes my point. Things we take for granted, such as food, water, shelter, are actually a constant worry for some families. I wanted to take this time to express my gratitude not only to my dearest family, my dearest friend, and tomatoes, to all my friends and family who have reached out to me asking how am I doing during this circuit breaker situation. I'm coping well. At least I'm still sane. And thank you, dear friends and family who have reached out to me, asked me what I want for my birthday, and wanted to ship and deliver it to me. From the bottom of my heart, I am so entirely, extremely grateful for having you in my life. That's why I'm donating my 22nd birthday for charity. I want to thank Giving.sg for this awesome initiative, and after liaising with them, they replied promptly and enthusiastically for this fundraising. Not only because it's good to do good, at this time of crisis, we need to unite even stronger. Second, it just lights on my heart whenever I thought of someone out there benefited from our actions. For this case, we are able to fill their tummies. Third, when your mom nags at you, why are you still using your phone? You can say, I am doing charity. Oh yeah, did I mention I'm giving away my first kiss on this birthday? A few years ago, something happened to me. It was one of the moments that has changed my life completely. I would say it was my first epiphany. Epiphany! I was attending a holiday class, you know those summer school where you are forced to sit down, listen to someone talking and then take a test? Yes, it's one of those. Isn't that what all classes are? On that exam day, you know, as a hardworking and diligent student, I made the decision of waking up early that day. Half the reason is I want to ace that exam. The other half of the reason is I didn't study before that day. Here comes. I did something on that exam day, and I can say I wasn't too proud of it. I was in fact really ashamed of it. I feel that my action was unspeakable and unbecoming of me. Now, it's quite hard for me to share that with you right now, but I think it's good to have a closure. Here comes. On that exam day, I went to the library. Huh? What? Not only that, it wasn't forced or instructed, it was a conscious decision. You need to know, at that age, the circle of friends I have are people who always play and party. You get the point? I'm standing in front of the library. I remember this very clearly. I felt a strong resisting force deterring me from going in. I can even feel it right now. Then I made a bold move and placed my foot forward. Each and every step getting heavier and heavier. As the door opens, I can feel a strong wind blowing at me. It wasn't the resisting kind of force, but rather it was the empowering kind of force. Moments later, I was attentively choosing textbook, reference book, picking the ones that is less intimidating and thinner in terms of thickness. A few seconds later, I'm sitting down on a cubicle. I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm actually flipping through all the books, references, and notes. As I'm doing that, I noticed some of the books are vandalized. You know, those people who love to draw on library books. I'm reading the textbook and there were some scribbled wordings on it. It reads, today I'm studying science. I'm having a cup of avocado coffee. I am good at science. I can ace it, and I ace it easily. Little that I know, these words are actually sinking in my mind as I was having intense focus studying. And then I fell asleep. When I woke up, I discovered I was late for the paper. I quickly ran towards the hall. What happened afterwards completely changed my view in life. The result I got was out. And to my amazement, I not only got good grades, I attained one of the highest scores. You need to understand, because prior to that, I'm always weak at science, so I thought. Ever since then, I started adopting this mindset. Whenever I want something, I will say it in the present tense as if I'm already having it. For example, I am drinking water. I am looking at you. I am kissing that girl. There was this girl I always had a crush on. We know each other, but we never talk. We are usually in the same group, hanging out with other friends. And one day, I made the decision of using the present tense statement that I mentioned earlier. And we started hanging out. My friends were teasing me, saying, "Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do it?" And as I was about to turn 18, I had never kissed a girl before, so I was really nervous. The whole time, I was saying, "I'm gonna kiss her. I'm gonna kiss her. I am gonna kiss her." After that, one day, we were at the movies together, and it changed to, "I am kissing her when the credit rolls up. I am kissing her when the credit rolls up. I am kissing her when the credit rolls up." Throughout the movie, we shared popcorns, we held hands, she laid her head on my chest. There was one point she lifted up her head to me and said, "Hey man, I'm trying to watch this movie, but all I can hear is your heart pumping." Truth is, I am really nervous. I can't even remember what the movie was about. And time flew by so fast. The movie ended. The credit scene was rolling up. She sat up. I wanted to seize the opportunity before the light turns on. So I shifted my body and faced her. She was looking at me, and I think she kind of know what's about to come. She asked me, "How was the movie?" I just say, "It was great." Truth is, I can't remember anything about the movie. And I know this is it. I was freaking out. And this is the moment I know I have to do it. So I close in. As I close in, she was like, "You know, I really like where the character flew over the roof and the bike exploded." I was like, I lean over, I trace the path from my lips to hers, and I come in a perfect arc. I'm gonna get it. It's coming. As I'm about to reach there, I swear to God, this happened. My leg slid over because I was so nervous, I wasn't sitting properly. So instead of kissing her, my head lurched forward and I head-butted her. She was like, "Oh." I was frazzled totally. She was like, in my head I was thinking, "How can you mess this up?" So there you go, that's my first kiss. Not what you have expected. Well, there's more to what happened afterwards. If you'd like to know more about it, you can heart this video, share this video, comment your favorite parts, or even donate for charity. Once we reach 220 hearts and 220 shares, I will let you know what happened afterwards in an email newsletter. So sign up for that and stay tuned to hear about what happened next. I'm sharing this with you because I want you to know that I went on a profound journey from being a really quiet, nervous, fumbling, total science idiot to a much more happy, charismatic international scholar who have met not only fellow Victorians, presidents, and even Nobel laureates. My neck hurts. As a conclusion, I want to get my point across. There are 2 points I want to give you. First, be really aware of the language you use daily and the ones you say to yourself. You may think this is a rah-rah mindset nonsense. Well, as a School of Engineering trained data scientist, I have looked up scientific finding with regards to this. It's a psychology study called cognitive dissonance, meaning the language you use reinforces your identity. So if you find yourself saying things like, I'm bad at science, you may instead say, I didn't do well because I used the wrong method. And what this does, it allows you to have space for improvement. Second, the next time you're about to kiss a girl, a boy, or both, remember to sit properly before you do it. As this video is coming to an end, I want to thank DBS Bank, Giving.sg for their continuous effort towards Food Bank initiative. Also, the awesome social enterprise restaurant called My Nonas for doing good and making the world a better place. If you would like, please go donate. The link is in the description. I know when it comes to charity, everyone tends to repel from it. Me too. I used to do this when someone asked me for money. I take out all my money, put inside my pocket, and then show him proof that my wallet is empty. But after volunteering for Food Bank, I realized that our donation can actually help benefit someone who's in dire need. Our goal is to raise $220. Why this number? Well, because I turned 22 today and I want to donate my birthday for charity. And DBS Bank, their service, their advanced technology implementation, and their employer. DBS Bank is named Best Bank in 2018. There are 10 out of 10. Hi DBS Bank Human Resources. My name is Matthew Lau. I'm a data scientist for one of the best engineering schools in the world according to MIT. Hire me please. So 22 times 10 equals 220. If you felt touched, moved, please go donate. But only if you feel compelled to. Okay? If you don't want to help these people, please don't feel obliged to do it. Either way, you can still heart this video and share it. Remember, it's heart, not And sign up for the newsletter, link in description to get more insight on study tips, learning hacks, and funny content. Until then, stay safe and stay healthy. 我诚心的祝你快乐以及健康。Semoga berjaya dan sentiasa sehat. Gokensho to Gotako oinori itashimasu. Te deseo salud, felicidad. Muchos gracias. La pela, let's party. Hey, what are you still doing here? Go heart, share, and donate. I'll see you in our newsletter.